You're watching the Uganda Catholic Television. I'm Sunday Gloria Boch with the Friday edition of Uctv News. The Minister of State for Youth and Children Affairs, Honorable Balambarugahara, has urged Kamuli residents to take advantage of government poverty eradication initiatives such as the Emyoga and the Parish Development Model projects to improve their lives. Speaking at the graduation ceremony of students at the Don Bosco Institute in Kamuli today, Barugahara also encouraged the youth to strive for success and not disappoint their parents.
As young people, I congratulate you, the 300 of you who are graduating today. It is not easy to study, especially here in Usoga, where people like harvesting young babies, young kids before 18. So by the time you come and study, this is the best you can give your parents. Many of your friends you went to school with have dropped out of school because of early forced marriages and because of poverty, and also because of ignorance. So for those of you who have shined and persisted and persevered and completed your education, we appreciate you as government. And this will help in reducing unemployment. The more skilled force that you have is the more you close the gap of unemployment. Because you can now apply for a job. The Uganda government is issuing you recognized certificates that you can even use to apply for jobs wherever you go. I want to thank the Institute for imparting knowledge in these young people and allowing them to survive. To the joyful parents, I congratulate you. Thank you for spending the little money you have to pay school fees for your children, other than taking Madre or alcohol. You decided to educate your children. I know alcohol is very popular here. Bungu is popular, but you persevered and left Bungu for the good of your children. So young people, do not disappoint our parents. As government, we have a couple of programs earmarked for your involvement. We have the Youth Livelihood Program, where money is given to young people. You go to the district and you have this money given to you without a land title. So you can move to the district today or tomorrow you go to the district commercial officer, ask him how do we access grow money, how do we access Youth Livelihood Fund. Then the women in business, like most of you, if you have learned how to bake, how to make soap, government has put money in private sector foundation. Also under the means of gender, you can consult your district leader, the cow, to advise you how to access that fund so that you can use it to start your business. A young man in Arua was given 1 million. He sells watermelon and cabbage. But that young man, in the last 6 months, he has managed to raise 5 million shillings out of 1 million. He decided to use this 1 million for business and for growth. He has returned back the 1 million. He shunned alcoholism and smoking and substances and prostitution. He focused on the business. He is now a millionaire with 5 million from 1 million given through PDM. Then we also have the parish development model. Money given to people in your parishes. I know there are challenges with that money because the whole parish gets only 100 million. And yet the parish has so many people. There is one parish with 10,000 people. So by the time we finish the 10,000, it will be a problem. But let's not give up. It is history in making. No government has ever given anybody money in this parish. This is the first government to release that 100 million. So I thank the management of this school for organizing this beautiful event. And I thank you, Papa Minsio, for sparing your time to come and join these young people.
The Directorate of Traffic and the Road Safety spokesperson, Michael Kananura, has urged members of the public who use motorcycles, commonly known as border borders, for transport to abscond reckless errant riders who don't have requirements to be on the road. His call comes against the backdrop of the annual police report that attributed 50% of road crashes in Kampala metropolitan and major cities to border riders. In an exclusive interview with our reporter, Kananura also urged the public to speak out on corrupt officers who take bribes from errant riders.
If you look at the vehicles we had on the road in the year 2022, they are totally different from the vehicles that we have or that we had 2023. And hopefully this other year, we're also going to have an increment in mobility and the vehicles on the road. So every other time we have many vehicles, many motorcycles, then it means the more problems and challenges on the roads. We have also gone ahead to continue engaging in these stakeholders meetings to see what exactly can be done. But as the Director of Traffic and Road Safety, we are putting much emphasis, especially on sensitizations among these borders and also enforcement in form of operations to make sure that at least if everyone can comply when it comes to these borders by using crash elements, by using reflective jackets, and by also obeying these other traffic rules. We have seen where most of them violated the traffic lights. So this will really help us to reduce most of, because if even you a passenger, and since we have also always told people that road safety is everyone's responsibility, don't wait to sit onto this border that does not have requirements. Don't wait to see 3 people on a border, well knowing that when you get to where traffic officers are, they are not going to spare this person. Because now, yes, people have always complained about this, but now does that mean that also we fold our hands and look on? As these traffic officers are violating, as these borders are violating traffic laws and regulations in the name of carrying passengers. If we get more funds as the Director of Traffic and Road Safety, it means that we are going also to put more efforts on or emphasis on some of the things, because one of the other challenges that we have also been facing is limited resources and many other things, including even actual human resource. So this also helps us now to have more recruits or recruitments within the directorate, because if you have more funds, then of course you increase the manpower.
Following the reading of the 2024-2025 budget, themed full monetization of Uganda's economy through commercial agriculture, industrialization, expanding and broadening services, digital transformation and market access. Aloysius Kitengo, the program officer for the Southern and Eastern Africa Trade Information and Negotiations Institute, Uganda, expressed concerns. Kitengo, representing the civil society organization, focused on promoting pro-development trade, fiscal and investment policies in Uganda, highlighted that the budget financing reliance on donations and debt could impact state sovereignty and service delivery in the coming fiscal year.
The government of Uganda is looking at spending around 72 trillion for the expenditure of this financial year, and they are saying that they will be in position to generate, that is tax and non-tax revenue of about 31 plus trillion Ugandan shillings to finance our budget. And the question is, from the 31 plus trillion, we are supposed to, when you try to compare with the expenditure which we are supposed to meet as Uganda for the financial year 2024-2025, it means that we have a bigger difference when you subtract 72 from the 31. That means that the other money which we are supposed to get to finance the budget is going to be generated or solicited from donations, but also from the debt, which is impacting a lot on the economy in one way or the other, because in one way or the other, first of all, it impacts on the state sovereignty, but also even on service delivery, because if you have a big debt and you're supposed to pay the debt obligations as you indicated in the agreements of the debt you have attained or acquired, it means that you are going to forego or reduce on the budget allocations or cuts on some of the budgets for specific sectors, and the sectors that are key in terms of, first, for those ones that are in the area of production and productivity, but also even in terms of other services like health and education. So that means this financial year 2024-2025 budget estimates or approved budget of 72 and the resource envelope we have in terms of revenue, which is projected, it is not expected that we'll be positioned to generate 31, but that one will will be requiring the government to, as you look at what was proposed by the minister, that we need to support Uganda Revenue Authority in the revenue mobilization, but also looking at how we can ensure that revenue collection or mobilization is digitalized. For instance, the IFRI system, now when it comes to banking system, mobile money payments or collections, but also even when you go to the local government, looking at use of the integrated revenue administrative systems, the Grave and others. So there are a number of things that are supposed to be looked on by the government and addressed to enable the government even meet the target of 31 trillion.
The Minister of Defense of the Republic of Rwanda, Brigadier Juvenile Mazamunda, officially opened the 13th edition of the EAC Armed Forces Field Training Exercise dubbed Ushirikiano Imara at the Rwanda Defense Forces Military Academy, GACO. The exercise is under the theme Strengthening the Security Sector Integration and Harnessing Common Interests, consistent with EAC regional peace and security.
Dear participants, as you engage in various training scenarios over the coming days, I encourage you to seize this opportunity to learn from each other, share best practices, and build lasting relationships. Your participation is a testament to the considerable value you attach to this exercise and the entire integration.
The objectives of this field training exercise, which is Imara 2024, include, among others, to enhance interoperability between the EAC partner states' defense forces, police, and civilian to evaluate and readiness of the EAC partner state defense and security sector in response to the complex security challenges. The EAC Secretariat is committed to constantly raise the standard of this exercise to the highest level.
The challenges we face are multidimensional, hence requiring a coordinated and comprehensive approach to deal with them. The solution for the complex security challenges of our region lies with our capacity, and it is through such a capacity building effort of multinational and multidimensional training initiatives that we can address the cross-cutting security threats. This FTX Ushirikiano Imara 2024 is in line with our quest to prevent or address our collective regional security difficulties.
It is time now for Today in History. You are watching the Uganda Catholic Television. UCTV News takes a break and we'll be back shortly.
UCTV, good news for all.
Catch incredible stories of resilience, success.
You can manage that money
with a topping of inspiration.
Get interested in people, not interested in yourself.
Inspire, achieve, repeat.
You are watching UCTV, good news for all. For this and more, tune in to Kasese Get Radio 100.5 in Western Region, located at the hill of the Diocese of Kasese. KGR brings you all Catholic programs and an advertising platform in all our radio shows like Good Morning Renzori, Chama Towoka, Ukute, the business show, Propeller, the request show and sports, Evaluation, Bahinga Bakuluka, Late Night Show, and many others. Our other services include Isuzu Tipa, a no car, public address system, live band, Omokekera, an audio recording studio, and outside live broadcast. For more information, call 0773-597-166 or visit our website www.kasesegatradio.com. Kasese Radio, Omusondoria, the voice of truth.
UCTV, good news for all.
Thank you for watching the Uganda Catholic Television. It has been the UCTV News Friday edition with me, Sunday Gloria Aboch. I wish you the best of the weekend.